What's up, guys? So, about 2 or 3 weeks ago, before the fresh start information came out, before PTS, we talked about the doom and gloom of the Archeum crisis of the new server. Well, the doom and gloom was this. Currently, in the coin purses, the motes drop. You get motes when you get a coin purse. And it's not every single coin purse either. It's like maybe one every 15, one every 25 coin purses, you get a mote, which is horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Archeum really does not drop in game. So what I said is that you need to have an increase in Archeum in the world through coin purses to make the game actually playable for the fresh start servers. Otherwise, you're going to see insane Archeum prices and everyone's going to rage about that. Well, the change has happened. The change happened in the public test server. You are now getting dust in the coin purses, and the coin purses have changed slightly. So you don't always get a coin purse, for one. When you do get a coin purse, it's not always got items in it. Most likely you're going to just get the coins in the coin purse. So you're not even going to open those anymore. Those coin purses are pretty much trash, garbage. You don't want them. But what you are farming for is these new crates. These new crates have items in them. And you get these guys probably about 1 in every 10 or 20 monsters killed. We don't know the exact ratio, but they're not that common, but they're not that rare. So you do get them frequently. And in those crates, there's always items. The labor cost on those crates is also slightly higher. So if like it was a jester's purse, which was 5 labor before, I think, now they have the same basic jester's purse that's 5 labor, but they have this jester's crate, which is 10 labor. And the 10 labor crate has a lot of Archeum, a lot of other items in there as well. You could also farm in the lower levels, which I think is actually going to be one of the better ways to farm Archeum, is down in the 2 and 4 coin purse, 20 and 30 coin purse level range, where you can get a lot of cheap coin purses. Because it also appears that Mysterious Garden Powder drops pretty frequently down there in the lower tier levels. You're getting actual dust now. You are no longer getting motes. So right there, just on that fact alone, you're getting a 5 times increase in Archeum because of the quantity. 5 motes equals 1 dust. But it gets better than that because now you can pick and choose which bags you open, and every time you open up those crates, you're getting Archeum. I've yet to find a crate that has not had Archeum. And sure, I've only opened maybe about 20 of those crates, but there's always been Archeum in there of some sort. And sometimes you even get multiple dusts in there. So changing out the motes for dust is a huge, huge change. Great change. The coin purse change is actually good for Archeum, and it's going to keep the prices lowish because everyone will be able to farm them if they want to. So I don't see a Archeum problem on the new server anymore. So thankfully, Triton Worlds actually did buff the coin purses. I don't know if that directly came from XL Games or Triton Worlds, back and forth, whatever. The coin purses are actually good for Archeum, and you won't have any issues in the new server. What that means for the old servers is that the Archeum prices might actually even get a little bit cheaper. It's hard to believe, but Archeum prices is dirt cheap on these servers. 10 silver for a dust. I mean, it's just dirt cheap, but it may actually get cheaper because they're not bringing in any new weapons and armor in this patch that you need Archeum to craft. So there's really no new sinks for Archeum, and apparently it's going to become common, more common in the coin purses to get. Granted, in the higher tiers, people are complaining that the coin purses aren't great, and you're going to have to spend a lot more time to farm enough coin purses to burn all your labor points. We'll have to see how that plays out in the higher tiers. But definitely in the lower levels, you can have more lower level players, new players come in and farm Archeum there. And on the old servers, you don't even need Archeum, actually. Archeum prices are dirt cheap. You can see you got shards here for 24 silver and weapon shards for 34 silver. Archeum is just dirt cheap, but I do think that with this change, Archeum will actually get a slightly cheaper, which is just even crazier to think about. Because again, there's no new weapons and armors. So on the old servers, Archeum might get a little bit cheaper. On the new servers, Archeum will probably be pretty expensive for a little while until people realize they can farm the low-level mobs and AoE farm those guys more efficiently than they could probably farm the higher-level mobs. So, AoE farm low-level mobs should be great Archeum and also should be great Mysterious Garden Powder. And yeah, definitely on the old servers, Mysterious Garden Powder I feel is going to just tank down in price. We'll see what happens though, guys. I could be wrong on this. Post your thoughts. Do you think the new changes are good or bad for the Archeum supply on the servers? The other thing is we didn't find any information about the Archeum trees in Aurora. Not many people planted or did anything about them testing on the public test server, so we don't know what the yields are in 3.0. That could have a significant impact on the market. One of the things, though, is that the cash shop in the old legacy servers will still have these RNG boxes, which have Archeum in them. So you're still getting Archeum from there. You're getting Archeum from the coin purses, and you're also getting Archeum from the trees. So there's a lot of ways in the old server to get Archeum, so it won't be an issue. And on the new servers, you don't have Archeum trees for a good amount of time. I mean, you can plant those guys in the wild, but they're not going to be protected and transporting. Or if you do transport water all the way up to Diamond Shores to plant them there on a protected farm, that's going to take a lot of work and effort. And you definitely deserve your Archeum that you're getting for transferring a water pack all the way from Aurora up to Diamond Shores. So, good news, bad news, whatever. What do you think about this Archeum change? I think it's actually really good. I think we should see a decent chunk of Archeum on the market, and it should also be easy for people to actually get Archeum. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll talk to you guys later. See you in the Fresh Start servers.